Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. So yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. So yes, let's go ahead and back this camera up really quickly. I'm gonna pull up pretty much everything here, and then yeah, we're gonna get started. So yes, looking forward to another great day for today. So yeah, 1 second here. I'm gonna pull up this other live stream really quickly, and then yeah, we're gonna get started here. Let's see. All right, so pull that up. So yeah, now we're gonna tell the team we're on live. We're gonna pull up a whole bunch of other these charts here as well. And yeah, we're gonna get started. Yo, good morning, guys. All right, so TikTok live now at everyone. All right, cool. Yo, Jose, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and go over this. Let's go over, Q, SPY, Tesla, and yes, we'll look at like Amazon, AMD, things of that sort. So yeah, let's do it. Yo, Vincent, what's up, man? I got you, bro. All right, so CRCL doing its thing. All right, AMD. All right, so we're gonna start on the Qs pretty much first, of course. Let's go to maybe a 1 hour chart here. And I'm gonna be honest, there may or may not be something here already to this upside that I do like. Yo, Jeff, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. So I honestly didn't even see this until right before I got on live. I looked at the charts pretty much, but yeah, we still got a little bit of empty space that is currently above us. So yeah, if we can get a nice little break outside of our level, our wall, we do have empty space. That looks pretty good. So that is on the Qs. Hold on 1 second here. All right, guys, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm literally going to I gotta grab my pen, bro. So yeah, 1 second here. I gotta grab my pen. I got some things to write down. So 1 second here. All right, yes, guys, I'm back. All right, yeah, we got the pin today. Feeling like a nice little good day here. What do we like for the Qs? Yo, Lime, what's up, bro? So let's see here. Let me look. We got empty space above us up to this 631. So yeah, if we get this nice break outside that 626, Potter box, empty space is above us, which doesn't look too bad. As for right now, we're not there yet, which is honestly a good sign. But yeah, if we end up getting that break, we got some empty space to this upside, which doesn't look, not too bad, I will say. So yeah, let's go ahead. Yo, Queez, thanks for joining the live stream, really appreciate it. He said, "Good morning, handsome." RVN, yes, finally I'm out of with a dude. Let's go, man. Keep up the great work, bro. So yes, yeah, we'll go ahead and look at RIVN2 as well. We'll look at all these stocks and trades. Sky Guy, Nelly, and Air Guy, what's up? So yeah, these guys are a part of the Discord. So if you're new here, shout out to the team. So that's what I see on the Qs to the upside. If we can get that break above, obviously, of course, we'll go over this downside here. Boom. Let's see here. Another little box that I could see. Right under that 623. So looks like we're being a little bit indecisive right now. We don't know which way we want to go, which is perfectly fine for me. But we'll see if we can get under that 623 to that downside there. So either way, looks pretty fine, looks pretty decent. Yo, Mo, good morning. Milo, thanks for sharing the live stream. So shout out to Put Bro's assistant. All right, so let's see. What? SPY, we'll go over that. Tesla. We got to go over AMD too. We'll go over a lot of these other trades. Looks like AMD is doing its thing. Tesla, let's get rid of that. SPY, want to get rid of this. So pretty much starting fresh on all these charts here. All right, so we'll go over it too. So one second, where are we at? So I kid you not, hold on. Alright, so SPY. Alright, so it looks like there may be a little bit of empty space above us. I don't really like the setup on that. On that 1 hour, there is a nice little 4 hour that I can see. Let's see here. 4 hour looks decent. Oh, it looks okay. There is just a little bit of turbulence to the upside, but yeah, I do like the downside move just a little bit better. So there is this move here. That doesn't look too bad. So hold on, let's see. There we go. Top wall there, bottom wall here, right under this 682. We have empty space down to that. First, I'll try it down to this 679. Nice little resistance at that 680. So yeah, that's what I can see there. If that does want to happen, that's to that downside there. Let's take a look. Life on the line. This is another little box there. So right there under that 684, we could see down to this 682. So either way, it still looks pretty decent. We'll have to see how things play out on this. For SPY, if I like it, if I take it, it'll be more of the downside there. NVDA, yep, cool. We'll go over that too as well. So upside, I will be honest, is not really as clean as the Qs. I mean, there is just a little bit of a pocket there, maybe a little pocket there, but yeah, I do like the downside a little bit better. 684. So if we end up, so what I see at least, and obviously just make sure to do your own research, but we would have to hold this floor. So this floor, that 684.22, has to be held. If we break under that, I can see us targeting into this little gap here, into that empty space. So got to be very careful on that. So yeah, that is on SPY. It looks pretty decent. So yeah, we'll see how things play out on that. So literally just like all of our plays we have in the Discord, so don't mind that. Snowman. See a couple members. Weekly total made over what, 700 there. You can see what happened just yesterday. Nvidia plus QQ calls. A couple other members ended up hitting a couple of those trades. So it was a nice little day. You can see the trades we ended up taking. Didn't post every single chart, but we will be going over a lot of these trades. So see Nvidia put there. You can see the day before that we had SOFI. So glad to be in this group. So yeah, if the trades work, cool. If they don't, that's perfectly fine. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's see. Hearing about the Qs is music to my ears. Honestly, you would have to blame Glock for that one. He was the one that made me fall in love with the Qs, and honestly, I see why. All right, so yeah, I do want to go over Tesla. So we got to go over AMD, NVDA. Okay, we'll take a look there. DKNG. Let's take. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll go over all these charts, all these trades, so no worries at all. Yo, Alex, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. And Saylo10, thanks for the follow as well. All right, so Bill wants LLY too. Okay, cool. LLY, we'll definitely do it. So yes, let's do Tesla really quickly. Okay. So there is possibly, let's look. So I don't want to do a 15 minute. Let's look at this 30 minute here. I can say that. Okay, yeah, I got it. QQ is our queen. Exactly, man. I do like the Qs when they give up a nice little play, I will say. You know, I get it. You know, the plays may look repetitive, but I like repetition. I don't like to look for something new. Obviously, I would love to learn. I love, you know, learning new things, of course. But when I'm trading, I like to look for the same setup pretty much, and that's it. All right, so on Tesla, we got some empty space that is currently above us. So I see above that 442.89. If we get that nice break and continuation, we got some empty space up to that 444. He said Qs is the queen. All right, so yeah, that is on Tesla. Downside, let's see. Let me take a look here. Okay. Obviously, okay, there is a lot more upside, I will say, as of this second here. For the downside, I will say that, okay, so there's two possible outcomes here. So hold on, give me one second, just 1 second here. So for the downside, there is another little box here that we could end up taking. Maybe under that 4 entry, that 439. Would love to see down to this 437, and then maybe I'll leave a lot of runner trying to reach that 433.31. So it still looks really good, still looks really decent, but as of right now, yeah, just gonna have to wait on a lot of these charts and a lot of these trades. So we'll see how things play out. You want me to go higher? Yeah, hold on. Let's get rid of this real quick. All right, so yeah, we can go higher. So that's on a little 30-minute chart. You know, if I wanted to do this on a higher time frame, I definitely can. But personally, I do like the, you know, the 1 hour. Let's see here. So it's not really, we're not really there yet. So I get it, we're not there. So don't, you know, roast me. Actually, you could. It's cool, but above that, let's see, 56 or 456.70. We have empty space up to that 463. So pretty much same exact thing, empty space. Just had to break it down just a little bit more. So yeah, that's on Tesla to that upside and also that downside. He said DKNG. All right, cool. He said, are you a professional trader or you just trade at home? Do you trade your own money or prop firms? So I mean, I pretty much trade anywhere. It doesn't matter if I'm on vacation or I'm at home office, at, you know, I could be at lunch or whatever. It really just depends on the setup. But yeah, I do use my own money. So yes, I use my own capital. Obviously, you know, there's members that use funded accounts and, you know, they do very, very well on it. So it's not really a wrong answer. It's just what, you know, works for you. Obviously, you know, we do options here, so own capital. But yeah, you know, if you trade futures, it's not really a wrong answer. It's really just up to you. So you can see, you know, things that we end up doing. Obviously, you know, I can only trade what I see, so not saying I'm the best or anything, but yeah, this is just what we do in the Discord, and see a couple other members, put bros, catching those same exact trades. QQQ, a couple other members, a couple different members here as well. So yeah, no worries, man. He said the bat, dude. Yeah, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I may even stop the car if I see a trade. I may like pull over to the side of the road and I may enter to a trade. So, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so Diz for earnings. All right, cool. So AMD, let's take a look here as well. 1 second here. We'll go ahead and maybe look at dang, I will say for AMD, we kind of already tapped into some empty space above us. I will say. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Just give me 1 second. So it looks like this is one of those ones. Yeah, nothing really stopping us upside really soon. But what I can see is, hold on. Let me look here. 2 hour, 1 hour. So I do see something on this 2 hour chart that looks pretty decent. So this is what I would do. Obviously, you know, a 30-minute doesn't look too bad either. Yeah, man, don't trade and drive. So there may have been like 1 or 2 times where I would tell the Discord, I'm like, all right, guys, I'll be back in like 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden the trade wants to go, and I'm like, all right, I gotta pull over. And so yeah, sometimes I may send screenshots from my phone if I'm like away, but most of the time I'm there. All right, so under that 248.50, we'll love to see down to that 239.99 area, which doesn't look too bad. Entry, exit, middle of the move, we have exactly what we want here. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. To the upside, it looks like we could end up, you know, finishing that move up to that 255.71. So that's just what I'm seeing there. That is on AMD. All right, so we'll keep on going. Let's see. So we did AMD already. NVDA. Oh, Carla, I got you. Yeah, let's take a look here. Actually, so I don't know. It doesn't look bad, I will say. NVDA. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look bad. Yo, Gabby Drew and Sully, what's up? Yeah, I got you guys. And yes, if you have any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. If I did not get to you yet, I will. So we'll definitely do it. All right, so we ended up. So this one was a play for yesterday, but we actually caught the downside of this. Looks like there is an upside play now. So you can see just yesterday, before the aftermath, we end up hitting the TPs or whatever. As for right now, let's take a look. Let's see here. Okay, a little box there. Nice little box there. So a nice top wall, bottom wall here. As you can see, this is not just a random. I'm not just drawing random boxes and calling it a day. I do see, yes, we have 1, 2, 3 body candles, 4, 5. It's about 5 to 6 body candles that look really good, that are struggling to get over that same exact point. So if we end up getting above that wall, looks really good. So would like a 1 hour close. A 1 hour close looks good, but could always try a lower time frame and then just cut it if I have to. So 5 minute, possibly over that 196.50. Okay, cool. Yeah, looks good. All right, not bad. So that is on NVDA. We'll take a look at some more of these trades here. So yes, we got to do DraftKings. I'm gonna pull up all these other trades. Google. We're gonna do RIVN. Yo, Gabby and Chris, I got you guys and gals. Pins. All right. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. Yo, Chef, what's up, bro? eBay. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, we got to do LLY too. Dude, I swear, looking at your profile every day makes me so hungry. It's crazy. And I don't even eat breakfast. It's wild. All right, so DraftKings, let's take a look here. All right. Okay. Actually, and you know, it doesn't look too bad here. I will say it looks actually pretty decent. Okay. Yeah, that 24-hour looks pretty good. I will say it doesn't look too bad. We had a body candle wick. We are above our top level here. We have empty space above us. Yeah, I'll be writing that down, man, for sure. All right, so what is this? What is this? DraftKings. So yeah, we'll have to see how end of the day brings. I'll keep an eye on this one during the day though. So that's on DKNG DraftKings. Yeah. If we're on a what, a 24-hour chart here. So if we end up getting this nice break outside this wall here, obviously we're outside of it, but I would like a 24-hour close. We got empty space that is currently above us, so we'll see how that plays out end of day. All right, so that's there. Google, let's take a look here. I want to get rid of all these drawings. Let's go to a 24-hour time frame. I don't know why that's here. Okay, I do understand why that's there, but okay. So it looks like there's nothing really stopping us this upside here. We'll take a look. So hold on one second here, guys. All right, so as of right now, let's look at a possible 2 hour, 1 hour. Let's see. So yeah, there's a couple good ones that I'm already seeing for today. So pretty excited. Let's see. Okay, 291, 289. All right, so I do like the 1 hour, but let me just go to a lower time frame to try to break it down just a bit more. Okay. All right, so the 1 hour looks good. 280. So pretty much it's going to be the same exact play here. But actually 30-minute doesn't look bad. Let me see the 45-minute. Okay, I think the 45-minute looks a lot more clean. So there's another top, another bottom wall here. As you can see, yes, looks like we're making a little bit of consolidation. So I would want to see if we can break under or make some structure and like make a nice little top bottom all there. Right under this 291, we got empty space down to this 289.83. So we'll see how things play out. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We got exactly what we want here, which doesn't look too bad. So, yeah, what am I seeing? Same exact thing here. Clear gap up, no consolidation. Do want to see under that 291.48 for that downside there. All right, so yeah, well, let's keep going. That's on Google. Obviously, it looks like it's, you know, we're trying for that high, but yeah. We'll see how end of day brings. I'll look at this end of day to see if we can get over a high. All right, so that's there. RIVN. Let's take a look here. I know a couple peeps wanted to look at this as well. Dang. Okay. All right, so RIVN. So yeah, as for this, so we actually had to play on RIVN and it did very well. The only thing about RIVN is it went way past my my TP. So when did we have this one? It was pretty sure it was last week. Let me see. I know it's in these charts somewhere. I don't remember exactly which day. Hold on, let's see it. And yes, I got to clean up the chat a little bit, so no worries about that. So it wasn't there. Hold on, where are we at? Okay, so RIVN. This was on Wednesday of what, just last week or so. So yeah, Wednesday of last week, clear gap down, no consolidation. We had this break above. We ended up hitting both targets. So yeah, that was a nice day for that. You can see a couple members hitting on that RIVN play. So that did pretty well. As for now, so yeah, we honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of that. It doesn't really matter. As you can see, yo, Ollie, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. And yes, if I'm saying your name is like wrong, it's cool. You can roast me, it's fine. Let's see. Let me look. Let's look at maybe a. I'm not gonna lie. I think that 4-hour looks. Oh, not 4-hour. That 24-hour looks a lot better, I will say. So yeah, we still got a lot of empty space that is above us. Let me look. Hold on. I just gotta dig in a little bit deeper on this. All right, yeah, I like the 24-hour. This is what I would do here. Yo, Crazy Cat Leader, what's up? And Richie, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I got you guys. We'll take a look at those. So as for right now, yes, we got a lot more empty space. So where are we at? Okay. All right. So yeah, the first little pocket that I can see is up to this 18.99, but I can see that we created a little bit of a box here. Let's see. So nice top wall, bottom wall there. Right above, that's 1977. I'll keep an eye on this one, actually. It actually doesn't look too bad. RIVN. And honestly, I remember I used to always chart RIVN, so I never really used to play it. But every time I looked back at it, pause. But every time I looked at the charts again after the play happened, yeah, a lot of times it did end up hitting. Maybe a little bit of turbulence, but yeah, we'll see how things play out. So yeah, clear gap down, no consolidation, empty space above that 1977. Yeah, big pause on that. Yeah, you'll never see me doing that. All right, so all right, so yeah, we'll keep on going here. Let's see here. All right, so that is on RIVN. We'll take a look. Pins. Can I ask what? Yeah, Brandon, no worries. Yes, if you have any questions, drop those in the comments. We also have a free Discord, so yes, completely free. Obviously, yes, we do have the VIP, but honestly, join the free chat. If you ever have any questions about anything, brokers, setups, things of that sort, just go ahead and drop in the comments. Everyone there is really cool, so no one's gonna do anything. I promise. All right, so for pins, it looks like we got, or it looks like we had this empty space under us, so we had this clear gap up. We end up breaking outside of our box and targeting to this downside. Kind of want to get rid of this to start fresh on it since that play kind of happened. Okay. So let's see here. Hold on one second. Rug sends a couple charts inside the chat, so if you're inside the Discord, you'll see what Rug posted. So I do like that setup. All right, so anyways, my bad. Same thing here. Pretty much same exact trades that we have pretty much each and every day. Let's see. So yeah, trading platform, my bad, guys. This is TradingView. So Brandon, TradingView, I use TradingView for my analysis. For brokers, I don't use Robinhood. If you know, you know. But I use Webull and also TradeStation. So those are the two ones that I do end up using. All right, so I do have a couple other ones that I have just in case, but yeah, those are the ones that I really like. All right, so we do have empty space that is above us, right outside of that 2762. Actually, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. 2732, so about a $5 move up. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna write that down too. So yeah, I'm looking for also. So I already have, you know, the day trades I like. Gonna find a couple more, but yeah, I will say, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. All right, so on eBay, let's take a look here. It looks like, yeah, we ended up having a break outside of our box here. So yeah, we broke outside of our 85.40 level, and then yeah, we went up to this empty space. We did end up tapping my take profits, I will say. So we did hit that 88.32, so that ended up happening there. As for right now, though, for something new, and I'll be honest, no, I'm not in this trade. So I mean, if you wanted to, you know, we could have, you know, easily just made this box here, or use that same box on that on this time frame. As you can see, yes, right above this. Hold on, let's change this up a bit. Obviously, we already broke above. If I was in, obviously I'm not in, but yes, I would definitely trim just because we had that lower time frame little move, but we still have a bigger move that could end up happening here. So I personally won't chase in this just because it kind of already happened, but yeah, that's on eBay there. All right, so LLY, let's take a look here. He said BMNR. Yeah, I got you, bro. And yes, if I did miss the charts that you wanted me to go over, now's the time to drop those in the comments below again. All right, so LOY, let's take a look. So as of right now, let's see, maybe on this weekly chart here. All right, so hold on one second. Oh yeah, this is like one of those ones where there's just nothing stopping us to this upside. Personally, I mean, we could end up, you know, getting in that continuation and, you know, reaching higher highs, of course. But I will say I don't trade like that. You know, there's not really something that I can really target into. So I just kind of leave those trades alone. On the downside, though, we got, hold on one second here. Let's see. We got another little box here. So still, you know, exactly the same thing. Let's see. Under that 962 down to this 924. We got an empty space. Looks really good. So yeah, that's what I see on LOY if we can get that break down below. So nice little move there. Looks really good. He said, I deserve... Dude, yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, so yeah, with Fibonacci, you can't do that with a lot of those higher highs and stuff. I just personally don't take those type of positions. But that's just for me. Obviously, you know, I know Glock, you know, may do some things like that. It really just depends on the setup as well. But yeah, just for me, I'll be honest. If I'm gonna risk money, I want to be able to know why I'm in, and you know, things of that sort. But yeah, I have seen that, like, trades that are, you know, at all-time highs, things of that sort, we just straight up continue, and which is perfectly fine. All right, so Lulu, yes, we'll do Disney first. So DIS. Robin, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. All right, so HOOD as well. We'll take a look. We'll keep on going. Let's look at PLTR too. We'll take a look. All right, so yes, let's do Diz for earnings. We have, I guess we have, hold on. So Thursday, so that is tomorrow. I think that's, hold on, let me double check before I just start saying things. I'm pretty sure that, so yeah, that is tomorrow. Okay, cool. All right, so yes, let's go to the higher time frame. Screw this lower time frame crap. I'm gonna be honest, man. I really like the downside. So it would be great if it was already, below the wall and we already had that empty space to this downside. But I will say, this is what I would want down from this 109.10 down to this 85.80. So I get it. We may not get that little play there. If we do end up, getting that continuation, we could see up to this top of this box at this 124. So we'll just see how things play out on that, which honestly doesn't look too bad. All right, cool. But yeah, we'll look at this end of day. I personally still like the downside though. If we can get that, I'll have to look at the contracts, things of that sort as well. But yeah, we'll see. Oh wow, Lulu. Oh wow. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. Not too terrible, I will say. Lulu. Okay. Maybe this might be something I may have to write down. Just maybe. Okay. So Lulu. Yeah, I found already, and I'll be honest, before I even got on this live stream, I already had a couple trades that I was already looking at, but yeah, this doesn't look bad. All right, I'm gonna make that top wall just a bit different just because we have points of contact at these wicks here. So I saw 2 wicks, and no, not Audemars, but yes, right above 171.20. If we can stay above, we got some empty space above us, which looks good. So see entry, exits. Yeah, middle of the move looks good. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out end of day. Maybe during the day too. We'll have to see. Not too bad. So clear gap down, no consolidation. We have that move up that looks really good. All right, cool. Yeah, it looks good. We'll see though. Maybe just remind me. All right, I have it written down, so it's cool. All right, so HOD. Let's take a look here. I don't know what this is. I'm honestly just gonna go ahead and get rid of everything. All right, so HOD. Yeah. Let's get off this 24-hour. Let's go to a lower time frame, maybe a 4-hour, 2-hour. And yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's take a look. Yeah, Queese, exactly. So yeah, there will be trades. Obviously, we know if they're swings. We know if they're day trades, things of that sort. So yeah, for today, maybe I'm looking for 1 or 2 day trades. So same thing like yesterday, but we'll see. All right, so as of now, okay, so I got it. Cool. So I kind of just want to make one big box. I don't want to so top all, bottom all there. So yeah, this looks actually pretty decent here. Right now so what? We did this on a 2-hour actually. So that is on a 2-hour. Okay, actually I think I'm going to change this up. So I thought we were on a 1 hour, so that was my mistake on that. So nice top all there, nice bottom all here, right above us, empty space. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got it, or at least, well, not yet, but we'll see if we have it. But as for this, clear gap down, no consolidation. If we can get that nice continuation above that 136, do want to see that upside, so not too bad there. Obviously, yeah, we got a little bit of downside too. Let me take a look. So there is a nice little 30-minute chart as well. Let's see where we at. So top wall, bottom wall here. We get that break under us. Yeah, we got some empty space that looks pretty good. So Obviously, you could do this on a higher time frame, so the 4 hour is also decent. I did like that 1 hour to that upside though, so that's just basically what I seen there. But yeah, that 2 hour and 4 hour is pretty fine. So if you want to do that, that's decent too. So I just like the one. Basically, I just like the 1 hour above that 136 area. But you know, on the higher time frame, on this 4 hour, there's a box under that 131. So if we break under there, I would wait for a candle close though, to be honest, for that little play to the downside. So yeah, that's what I can see there. All right, so that's on HOD. Let's take a look at some more trades. PLTR. Yes, we'll go ahead and do this as well. Yo, Glock, yeah, he shared a chart. So I'm gonna, if you're in the Discord, I'm gonna send that inside the live chart find. So just make sure you keep an eye on that if you're in the VIP chat. So all right, cool. Cool. All right, so let's see. So yeah, we can go down to a nice little 1 hour, 2 hour. Honestly, we can go ahead and get rid of this. It's perfectly fine. Do want to, kind of start fresh on everything here. So as for this second here, I still like that 1 hour chart. But yeah, we can end up, going to a 30-minute, even a 45-minute, and breaking this one down here. So let's see. So I mean, I still had that same exact box. That looked really good. So at one. So there's two possible moves here. So I'm going to keep the same exact box that I had. We get above that 194. So same exact thing. Obviously, the downside already happened, so screw the downside. It's not really relevant for me right now. My bad, hold on. So clear gap down, no consolidation, right above that 194. Looks good to me. I do see that we got another little empty space move. So before we even reach that, we got another little box. So if we break outside of this 192.41, honestly, I would just try it up to that 194.47. So that'll be that final for me. And then that first will be that 193.44. So yeah, it looks really good. Henry and Kobe and Lola, thanks for reposting the live stream. Really appreciate it. Wow, 3 reposts at one time. That's crazy. Pretty cool. All right, so yeah, let's get this ad off the screen. So, and yes, guys, if it sounds like I'm a robot or a football coach, I promise you I'm not. So IWM, yes, we will go over IWM. Is this a graph or not? So yeah, this is trading view. So yeah, this is just how I go over all my analysis. Yo, yeah, Lime called it. So yes, we will be going over nice little water break. So yes, 1 second here. I'm gonna pull up all these little charts here. Lifts. So we gotta do that. QQQ. Yo, Richie, yeah, man, I got you, bro. I'm gonna pull up all these charts here. SPY, Robin, yep, no worries. Oops, not me do that. Okay. Winded. All right, so PLTR. Yo, Shirley, what's up? Good to see you once again. Shout out to thanks for the repost. All right, and also RR. All right, so yeah, we'll do all these trades here. Okay, RR, Tesla again. Yo, Trade the Rip, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. All right, yes, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. So yes, I'll be right back here. Gonna grab me some more water, things of that sort. If you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can see what we do here. See what a few members did. This was on Friday, so this was like a random day, but my biggest trade, a couple other members, you can see what we end up doing. If it hits, the trade hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, that was, you can also see what we did yesterday too. So yesterday was also another good day. But yes, links in the bio for the Discord if you want to join. If you don't want to join, no worries. I'll still be on live. So yes, 1 second here. I will be right back. All right, so 1 second here, guys. And yes, drop your comments if you have any requests you want me to go over. now's the time to drop those. All right, so yeah, be right back here, guys and gals. Yo, what's up, guys? All right, so I'm back. What happened to the music? All right, it's still on. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's keep on going. Yo, Mom Rowe, thanks for sharing the live stream earlier. Appreciate it. Not gonna lie, I was thinking of swinging puts. So glad I didn't. Yeah, no worries. I mean, yeah, there will be another trade too as well. All right, so I think someone wanted me to look at meta too. All right, so for lift, yeah, I mean, we're still in the empty space. We ended up still gapping up, so we're at that, what, 24.52. I mean, if we stay up, looks really good. I can see, yes, you know, we had a beautiful 24-hour candle close. But as for this second here, we'll see if we can either hit that target or if we go back into that box there. So there's still a lot of empty space above us. That looks really good. So 27.70 and then 32.35. If we go back under that 23.13, could see a little bit of downside there. So we'll see how things play out on that. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so QQ again, pretty much what I have here. Hold on, let's see. All right, yeah, we're definitely not on a. Honestly, that downside looks pretty fire. So yes, we got a extreme down. We got a extreme, like, I kid you not. If this move happens, I'm not saying it will, but we got that little move that I wouldn't mind. My bad, that's kind of loud. But yes, on this 1 hour, we got above that 626.51 empty space that is, you know, currently above us, which looks good. As for right now, on the downside though, so let's say if we want to drop, there's another little box that I can see on that 623 down to that 622. That's what I like. Maybe I'll leave a lot of runner trying to reach this 618. So we'll see how things play out. Obviously, if we stay in the box, there's no entry. So just like all these trades here, I think what we had. So I'm not gonna say every trade yesterday hit, but majority of the trades ended up hitting. You can see the plays that ended up doing really well. And so hold on, let's see. We had, let's see, where are we at? So this was, yeah, yesterday here. So you can see NVIDIA puts, how we posted the trade here, that ended up hitting, did well. Tesla, both targets ended up hitting. But yeah, QQ call. So this one was the first one I actually posted yesterday. And so yeah, we had this clear gap down there. We just didn't get the entry right at open. So this one I think was last, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we had to wait a very long time for that play to happen. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, it happened, what, 2 hours before market close. So there's some times where we're just gonna have to wait for trades, but you can see how we call out plays, and then yeah, when it's time, we get in and we get out. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, you can see a couple members cashing that little play there. So yeah, this one's gonna be more of a wait one. I could care less what happens. All right, so yes, let's keep going. CRCL. So yeah, for this, we ended up dropping what, $5 already. So I kind of did like this one as well, just because we are already outside of our box and, you know, into the empty space. So what we had, this was an earnings play. Clear gap up, no consolidation. We had a box here. I'm not gonna lie, that 24-hour chart, so each candle's worth 1 day. So yesterday we were already outside the box here, so I was like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. If it does get that continuation, 85.11, and then final will be that 69.33. So looks really good, looks really decent there. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, we'll see if that move can finish. All right, so that's there. So RR, CRWV, yo Richie, I got you, man. CRWV. So RR, yeah, we'll take a look here. Let's see here, 24-hour. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Actually, yeah, it doesn't look terrible. All right, so 1 second here. So the 24-hour actually doesn't look terrible. Okay. So I kind of want it to build a little bit more structure. So yeah, we still got the empty space above us, which looks good. That's an unfinished circle. Right above us, above that 387 area, we get that break. Do you want to see up to that 498? So yes, entry, exits, the middle of the move. We got what we want here. So it actually looks pretty good, looks pretty decent. But yeah, we're inside of that box here. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait on that little play. To that upside. So yeah, do you want to see how the end of day will bring? It looks really good. All right, so GFS. Let's see here. All right, so GFS and CRWV. Okay, yeah, we'll go over all these trades here. CRWV. Okay, yeah. Actually, bro, yeah, maybe I should write this down again. So I had this written down yesterday, but I'm glad it didn't happen, because I definitely would have missed it. CRWV. So it looks good. So yeah, yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen, but just because I'm not in it. So, but yeah, we got empty space to this downside here. So this is just what I'm seeing there. That looks pretty good. When do we have earnings on this? Oh, or we already had it pretty much. Okay. Under that 87.18, we got a lot of empty space down to this 76.44, and then at 65.59. But yeah, we can go down to a lower time frame too, and also break it down too. So if I wanted to, there's also another little box. So it's going to be overlapping pretty much. You know, overlapping boxes is perfectly fine. Looks really good. Someone from New York is calling my phone right now. I wonder who it is. Honestly, I really never answer my phone, so it's kind of a habit of mine. Yeah, they're still calling. Look, I'll be honest. I don't answer my texts. I'll be like, look, guys. Sometimes I'll be like, look, if you want to reach me, I'll be in the Discord. All right, so yeah, clear gap down, no consolidation above that 91.80. Good to see up to that 95.39. So that looks good. Not too bad. Both ways we're still in consolidation, so got to be very careful with that little trade there. All right, so yes, 1 second here, 1 second, guys. All right, cool. My bad. I was looking at what Robin said about Disney. So yeah, Disney is one of those ones that definitely loves to play around for sure. All right. All right, so we'll keep going. GFS. Let's take a look here. My bad, guys. I'm over here yapping. Oh, actually, yeah, it doesn't look too bad here. Actually, yeah, pretty good. Ooh, all right, so yeah, let's get off this 1 minute chart. Screw that 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with this, or with you here. So before you even say anything, I understand this will be more of a range rather than a box. So we don't really have any structure. I would love some structure, at least for this top wall here. Carla, of course, you know I will. Of course. So yeah, I got you, no worries. So yeah, Rug ended up posting a couple trades too as well. So those are the ones that I did end up saying. Yeah, those are the ones that I'll be looking at too. But yeah, you'll see those in the. I'll post everything in the chat. So all the trades, pretty much same exact day, same exact entries, exits, of course. All right, so I'll be honest, guys. Not really a top wall, so there's not really a Potter box here. More of a, let's say, a range. So would love a little bit more points of contact. So if this ends up happening, this would be considered more of a lotto. But would love to see if we can get that candle closure outside of that 37, 39, or right at it. So yeah, it looks really good. So that's on GFS. Actually, I'll look more into it and I'll see how things play out as well. All right, so that's on GFS. We did see RWV, I believe. Dude, oh wow, we didn't even go over IWM. So let's see what the damage is here today. It looks like I already have something, but we'll go ahead and. All right, let's see. Please get rid of this. Get off this high time frame, or high time frames are great, but IWM I do like trading on a lower time frame. Okay, let's see. $45. Okay, I got it. So what, today is Wednesday, so it doesn't look like it's IWM day, but we'll see how things play out. Let me take a look. I got it, yeah, I got it. Okay. So, as of right now, this is what I can see here, which doesn't look too bad. I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but we just got to break it down. It's cool. So right here, I did see a nice small little pocket there. What day is IWM day? So for us at least, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's according to Glock, and honestly, yeah, not bad. But yeah, well, honestly, you know, it doesn't really matter the day, but you know, just it matters on the setup. But I have seen, yes. Ooh, Rug had a nice one there. Hold on, once I got it. Where's my pin? I swear I just had my pin. Okay, I got it. All right, so I knew about, yeah, Tesla Fridays, IWM Tuesdays, Thursdays. And yeah, so yeah, and no, I'm not saying, oh, you know, I'm only going to take trades on those exact days. I'll definitely take a trade regardless if, you know, if its quality setup is there. But yeah, I have seen that, yeah, a lot of those times, those days are great, yeah, especially on Tesla. So Tesla Fridays, I like trading Tesla on Fridays because, I don't know, maybe not every single Friday, but a lot of Fridays, it does have decent moves. So I think what? So we'll go over it just really briefly. So let's look at Friday. So this was, where are we at? So yeah, this was Friday. Okay, I was like, I know we caught this. So yeah, see, Friday we had this clear gap down there. We ended up trotting all the way down. You can see Tesla puts that open. Boom. A couple members end up hitting that. My biggest trade. So yeah, that was on Tesla. So yeah, Tesla was a definitely nice little play to take if there's an entry, of course. A lot of, yeah, we do got a lot of plays for today, but yeah, we'll just see how things play out. Obviously, for today, I'm not really in a rush to do anything, or pretty much any day, I'm not really in a rush. That doesn't look too bad though. But yeah, we'll just see how things play out. But yeah, it was a beautiful play, man. So, but yeah, we'll see how things play out on that. IWM, we went over that. We went over the Qs. Lift. Let's take a look. 1 second here. We got to go over just a couple other ones. NVDA again. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take a look here. So on this, right now, yeah, we're still in that box here. So I do want to see that 196 break outside into that 199.53. All right, so SPY. I will be honest, I don't really like the upside as much as I do the the downside. So I feel like the Qs upside has a little bit of better chance. For this downside though, what I can see is this. So alright, so yeah, we got empty space still that is under us. So there's two possible boxes here. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of this, but so yes, we got another little box here, so don't let this confuse you. Under the 684, we got empty space down to this 683 and then that 682. And then yeah, if we end up breaking under that 682.74, so maybe a lot of a runner, we have a lot of more empty space to this downside that looks actually pretty fire. So we'll just see how things play out. Actually not too bad. So right now we're in that box. Not really a play for me to touch as of this second here. So yes, for PFE, there is a nice little box here. We can obviously use this 30-minute chart. That looks good. So what, PFE, hopefully this is the right one you wanted to look at. But yeah, still same exact thing. We got empty space. 30-minute looks good. Let me look at a 2-hour really quickly. 2-hour, 4-hour. Okay, definitely not a 4-hour. 2-hour. Okay, we're getting there. 1 hour. Okay, so it looks like we ended up getting that 25. Okay. So for this, what I can see here is, yeah, empty space. Looks like we already broke outside of our wall, so we would have to reject that 25.34 level, and if we do, we have empty space down to this 24.87. So yeah, this is a very crucial level, so we would have to clearly reject that, or if we don't, we go back up to that side. Yo, Cash Money, what's up, bro? Alright, so MU. Alright, so 24-hour chart, I don't really see anything there. 4-hour, we'll take a look. I don't really see anything there. 2-hour, nothing there either that I like. But I'll be honest, there is another little play that doesn't look too bad. So I think I did this on the 30-minute chart here. Obviously, we did end up creating some more structure. So nice top wall there, nice bottom wall here. And yeah, we got some empty space that's under us. So right under that 245.31 down to that 242.98 looks good. So we'll see how that plays out. Not too bad there. See, entry to exit, middle of the move, looks good. Do I think lift will hold? Honestly, we'll just see how open happens. Obviously, I mean, we're still technically we gapped up, so we'll just have to see how things play out on this little trade here. So if we do, cool. If we don't, that's perfectly fine too as well. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning back into the live stream. So yes, now I got a lot of typing to do, things of that sort. So yes, I will be in the Discord. So yes, if you do want to join, link is in the bio. If you don't want to join, no worries. I'll be on live in another hour or so. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning back in. Either I will see you inside the Discord. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat, or I'll see you in my next live stream. So yes, have a blessed one, guys and gals. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.